Welcome. I'd like to thank you for joining me as I share with you a short message about royal meditation and community found in my book in section 10, chapter 1 and 2. I want you to know that this information that I'm going to share with you is going to get you very excited, because in my book called The Royal Love Law, I will be sharing with you how to think and focus by way of meditating and reaching your community. My name is James Jackson, the writing evangelist, the messenger of love. In my book, you will learn that whatsoever things are true, truth. Whatsoever things that are honest, being honest. Whatsoever things of a good report, talking about the goodness of God, reporting the truth. If there be any virtue, if there be any things that are of any praise or any things that you need to think about, you need to think on these things. My book teaches that it is okay to think and meditate about the things that are processed through God's love, and that meditating is a need for the royal child to do every day, because it's another tool to use to keep your mind stayed on God. Remember that everything in my book leads you down the road to true love. I'm convinced that meditating on God's love is another key for you to be able to unlock the chains of bondage of false and deliberate and deceiving loves through meditating. You ought to get excited, motivated to buy this book. The other part of the message is talking about the royal community as one of the ways a royal family of God can show and share the love laws of God. I shared in my book how the royal family becomes a spiritual community that must reach out to the many families that surrounds the local church. The book declares and decree that reaching out by faith through love is a priority for the physical, spiritual church. I shared about the other communities represented by each members of the local church who has a responsibility, depending where they live, to reach out to their community and show and share the love of God in Jesus Christ. In my book, if you want evangelism, I give you evangelism on a dinner plate. All you have to do is encourage your members, family, and friends to start evangelizing in their own neighborhood by twos. Or they can go to each other's neighborhood by twos. Encourage them to do a survey. Invite to one of your events, offer prayer, or just introduce themselves as a neighbor. You got to get this book, because this book is on fire. It will revolutionize the way you think and meditate. It will also cause you to drive and to be driven out to your community, to knock on the door. Oh yeah, and invite somebody to come to where you fellowship is. This book is on fire, and once you read it, I guarantee you will become on fire. You will burn, and others will come to see you burn. And guess what happens? They will catch on fire. You got to get to the bookstore to get this book. This book is on fire with love.